Welcome back, guys. We're gonna play some more NBA. Let's do this.
What?
I'm recording. Let's do this, guys. Let's try to get a win this time.
It's the 2K Sports
We won
pregame
last
show.
episode. Let's do this.
Let's go,
Part 2.
Let's
Or no,
go.
part 11.
Here we are with Kenny the Jet Smith and the Big Diesel,
Let's
Shaquille
go,
O'Neal,
Mikey.
Ernie
Let's
Johnson.
make a
Watching
win.
the NBA on 2K Sports.
I'm gonna be like this. That's fair.
Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Phoenix Suns.
Let's do
With
this.
Phoenix, they've had a tough time over the last few weeks. 3-7 in their last 10 games. We'll see if they can make amends tonight. With the new year getting ramped up, teams just getting into the swing of things. Kenny, some major storylines already brewing. What are you seeing out there?
Well, you know, the rosters aren't coming together yet, and it's still early. It's still tough to figure it out. But then there's a lot of teams that's just off the radar right now, but they've been impressive. So I think...
Let's do this, guys. Let's make a win here. Let's do this. Let's hit it.
It's game time, baby.
Come on, let's do this.
Got this.
Sir.
DJ, a quick game of Rochambeau, I bet you can beat me.
Ooh. Okay, let's do it.
All right.
Come on, DJ.
He got lucky, bro. Look, ain't nobody ever beat me. All right, let's do it. 2 out of 3.
All right. Get him, D.
1, 2, 3.
Man, let me get this. I'll beat this clam.
Listen, sir, please. Nobody's ever beat me on my home court. And nobody should ever beat you on yours. So y'all stop sweating me and go out there and show them how it's done. I told you I'm undefeated. Y'all can't say that.
Man, he whooped you. He whooped you, too.
But he would.
Let's do this. Come on. That's a good start. Oh, man. Come on. Yes. Yeah. I kind of missed that one. That's alright. I'm overshooting it again. Yes. Yes.
Devin Booker. Everybody keeps telling me study D books. What's up, baby?
Brooke, what's up with you, man?
How you doing, man?
Good, man. How about yourself?
Good, man, good. You have any advice for me being in the league?
Man, first year, just take your time with everything, man. Just trust the process for yourself.
All right, for sure, man, for sure. But we got to kick it.
Man, we can.
You know,
Whenever you're my
us
time,
young
whenever I'm your
bucks.
time.
We got to stay together.
Let's do it, man.
All right, for sure. Have a good game, man.
You too, bro.
All right.
Let's do it.
Oh, say does that stop?
Our national anthem performer, Linda Lind. And before we...
Guys, he told me their primary focus of the pregame discussion was defense. He said they're dealing with a very sophisticated offense, and it's going to require an outstanding effort from his players at the defensive end to come out on top. Let's see if that's the effort they get. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. And tonight we feature two relatively inexperienced teams, both on the rise, though. Doris, what's the hardest part about being a young player in this league?
I think, Kev, the game hasn't slowed down for them yet. They haven't seen enough to always make...
I want to change something. There is vibration. Turn that off. That is annoying as hell. I hate the vibration. There we go. Let's
the
do
right
this.
decision quickly, but certainly they're learning and they're talented.
And it's the Suns to start. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. 1:24 left to play in the first. So for the Lakers right now, we've got Wells. He's out there with ball. Channing Frye out there with DJ. And it's Kuzma in at the 4.
Well, you know what this Suns team wants to do when they go up against you? They are looking to get out in the open floor and get easy baskets off transition. One of the best teams in the league when it comes to capitalizing on the break.
And in general, this Suns team looks to push the tempo, Greg, and play at a very high pace whenever they can.
You know, if you look over the history of the franchise, they've always been at their best when they played that style. The Suns and that run and gun mentality just seem to go hand in hand. And I think also it happens to work well with the athletes that are presently on this roster.
Phoenix shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And they've been mediocre all season long, just about 72% from the line.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
And the missed free throws starting to be an issue.
From downtown, and Wells the bucket on the assist by Ball.
And Wells has such a quick release. He's ready to pull as soon as the ball hits his hand.
Warren with the ball. Now guarded by DJ. Chandler outside. To the wing on the left. Here's Daniels. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Well, I'll tell you, it hasn't been his best quarter, but we know he won't get discouraged. This guy will keep grinding. Well, what a terrific option he is for them. Really puts a ton of stress on an opponent.
Now, here's Ulis. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. With 4 seconds on the clock, pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way.
Well, there is clearly a size mismatch, and from the mid-range, there's no way that shot's going to be blocked.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. And Tyson Chandler, known for being a great teammate, very vocal.
Players do the policing. Coach sets the standard, but players individually call out other players. You know, whether it be timeout, whether it be halftime, whether it be pulling guys to the side, you know, in practice. When you have that going on, you see multiple guys doing that, that's when you know you have a good team.
Don't you need a player like this of Chandler's caliber and character, Greg, to make that kind of a teamwork? You know, have that feel in the locker room, that leadership role that everybody believes in and respects?
No doubt about it, Kevin. And that weighty stature is built on experience and credentials, as you mentioned, like having that championship ring or being an all-star. But when you have it and use it that way, the coach doesn't have to worry about the locker room, because Chandler has got that covered.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, I mean, they just got hot early from beyond the arc, and we'll just have to wait and see if they can keep that going.
You just try to keep riding this wave, right? They've been absolutely dominant from three-point territory.
They've got Ulis. Jared Dudley out there with Chandler. Then there's Warren, and it's Daniels in at the shooting guard position. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Ball kicks to Roberts. Here's Wells. Oh,
goodness.
Wow.
And you just got to love Wells. I mean, when he has a chance to show off his sick dunks, this guy wants to put on a show.
And that last replay, courtesy of Under Armour. Another unleashed chaos moment. Ulis dishes to Warren. Chandler a screen, off the screen. No good that time, and it's the Lakers the other way. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
And no matter how well you defend, when you shoot that poorly, it's going to be a very difficult challenge for you to get a win.
Yeah, I thought too many hard shots. I don't know whether it was a question of strategy or if guys were just unwilling to work for something better.
And both free throws good for
We're
DJ.
1 point behind. Come on, guys.
And the way he's found some early success, Greg.
Yes, we're going to catch up.
That he didn't commit himself to basketball earlier on. I mean, I understand his love for music, but he missed some valuable developmental time taking that time off.
Yeah, but
yes!
to be fair, DJ's a
we're
different
3 points
player
ahead now
than he was in the past. He was only interested in music.
33 to 31. Come on.
Himself from draft
We might make a win today, boys.
He just comes off
Heck
as a
yeah.
much more focused and committed
Yeah.
player. And for this team,
That's
he
what I'm
looks to be
talking
well
about.
worth the wait.
Here's Kuzma and another basket for the Lakers.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their
I'm all
ability
about
to
defense.
score from
I will
mid-range.
defend if I have
Suns
to.
trail by 4.
Heck yeah.
So often we hear about a player
Come on.
out as an elite athlete.
This is a good game right here.
Ball is an elite basketball brain.
No.
This guy sees everything.
This is
on
a
the
good
court.
game right here,
A
for
terrific
real.
passer, but more importantly,
Defend. Come
he's
on.
a guy that players
Come on.
like playing with.
Come on.
He really approaches
Yes.
the game like a 10-year vet.
Now here's Wells. He's covered by Daniels.
Ah, yes.
Clearly fouled on that
What
shot
I
that
wanted.
time. The whistle blowing, and Phoenix gets called for the foul.
How about not shying away from contact? DJ earns a trip to the stripe. Solid physical play, Kev.
The Lakers making a switch here. Deng's checked in. And with Lonzo
Yes.
Ball, you've heard all the comparisons to Jason Kidd as how he plays and views things as if it's a chess match. Greg, pretty good company to be in.
I tell you, that just shows the lofty expectations Ball has been saddled with, and he's the ultimate team player and plays to win. There are questions about his game, but what I always say is the fact that the players he plays with tend to play their best basketball, which I think is a reflection of his game.
And here is Los Angeles now after the Suns pick up 2. And it's DJ
Dang,
missing.
that's all right. That's all
Suns
right.
trail by 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Chandler a screen. Daniels passes to Ulis. Shoots over Ball. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Okay, they're about to catch up.
Room to get off his shot.
Oh, I'll tell you, that's good basketball. You have to get a little creative against the big man, but I love his initiative.
And it's DJ missing.
Dang it! No, 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 no! Come on, come on, come on! Keep ahead! Come on! Come on!
Ulis kicks to Daniels.
No, 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 no! Come on!
The Lakers
Yes!
will take possession. Julius Randle's checked in for DJ. Clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Suns.
Dang, we're behind by 6 points.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly,
Dang.
but be right back.
Dang it! That's alright.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. You kind of like what Devin Booker is doing. So for the Suns, Williams, he's checked in for 11.
Dang,
TJ
we're
Warren
getting
comes
beat
in
now.
for Jackson. And Tyler Ewis subbed
I'm
in for
defending.
Elfrid. So for the Lakers right now, they've got Ivica Zubac, Deng out there with Channing Frye, and it's DJ, and it's Ball in at the point. Pass to Chris, clock at 6. Here's Booker. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, it's not the defense that caused that miss. That one's all on him.
Deng dishes to DJ. 11 seconds left here in the fourth.
You put it in here. Yeah, I know.
Quarter.
It's 'cause I
Good
saw
D
from
by
the
Booker.
Minecraft player, but I guess not. What are you doing? Taking back to my room. Don't have too much fun now. What?
Says the person who watches porn all the time.
Get out.
I'm just joking.
I'm
Jesus.
listening to music, so I don't
You
know.
just said that on camera. Whatever.
I was
Ulis
joking.
with it.
I wasn't serious.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home. So
That Mikey was recording.
I didn't know he was recording.
Well, I was listening to this rap battle, so I don't know.
You could have warned me. Or someone could have said something.
Well, I forgot I was recording until I realized.
See you
I
later.
was listening to music.
I'm not mad at you, I'm just saying.
Whatever.
I'm not mad. Don't be mad at me.
Man, tonight was
Okay,
horrible,
hope
Boo-Boo.
you ain't
Couldn't
too mad
shoot,
at least.
couldn't rebound, too many turnovers.
Yeah.
Would you stop agreeing with me?
What you want me to say? You played great? Okay, you played great.
Oh, we finally got a message. I know we haven't talked to Jordan that started to discuss underwear armor anyway, and they aren't ready to sign you. Cool, what sneakers can I get? You can get 3 of the shoes shown attached. All 3 shoes will be in your locker before your next game. Wait, what? Why? Big names are going there, so good network opportunity, trust me. Okay, thanks. Good meeting you. Same. Let's do it. This is Brick B. I know who it is. Cool. Guess we can check it out. Even though I know what it is.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome. Glad you could join us here on 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Next to me, Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Lakers in Los Angeles. And for Los Angeles, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. Last season, a rough one for the number 1 draft pick Ben Simmons. Had his rookie debut delayed due to injury. Now in his second year in the league, what are we going to see from Ben?
Man, first time I heard this, I thought it was Future.
What?
First time you heard Designer, didn't you think it was Future?
Man, get out of here. Bro, here's the problem. You don't know music, man.
Oh, no, I know you didn't just say I don't know music.
You don't, bro. All right, let me rephrase. You right. You don't know music like how I know music.
Oh, so what? You make it to the NBA and all of a sudden
look,
you Timberland?
I'm not trying to play you.
You
I'm just
are trying to play
ask
me,
them.
though.
Ask them the
I'll
question.
ask anybody.
Go
Hey,
ahead.
first time y'all heard Designer, didn't you think it was Future?
Yes.
Exactly. It's not.
Hey, Sham, can I have a word?
Okay. Anything you can say to me, you can say it in front of Rook. Man, have a seat.
Okay. You want to tell me about this?
Yo, those came out?
Fire,
Oh,
bro.
this is dope.
Man.
Hey, man, my cousin is a club promoter.
Okay.
I told him I'd come to
Best
his
of
club.
luck to him. But why did I have to find out about this from finding that on my car?
My bad. I mean, where'd you park?
So help me God, you are aging me by the minute. He can't use the team logo. If he keeps printing these, Sham, we're going to sue him.
I can get you on the list if that'll help.
Just fix it.
Bruh, I didn't get an invite, man.
Man, I'm not putting her on the list.
Man, put me on the list.
Man, I'll think about it.
Come on, dude.
Look,
Is that
that's
a real
picture.
lion, man?
No, they photoshopped it.
What happened? You was scared?
I was. Don't tell nobody.
That would have been DJ.
That's funny. What the heck? That's like, what the heck? Here we go.
It's home to Tinseltown and the Lakers, Los Angeles, California, as we bring you an interconference rivalry here at the Staples Center. It's Wednesday Night Basketball, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. So it's Philadelphia now. 6-point game. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And anytime you come off the bench, you know your role. And that night, it was about scoring.
Well, Greg, and I think it complements the starters when you can have such firepower coming off the bench.
Shot clock at 5. The shot,
yes.
No good. And so it's Philadelphia with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And the The first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
For me, that defense in the first period, just tremendous shot blocking.
Yeah, it's been impressive for me too, Greg. I mean, they've snuffed out a lot of shots, and I think they've had an intimidating effect on the opponent.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Ben Simmons is out there with J.J. Redick. Then it's Ilyasova, and there's Rashawn Holmes, and it's Johnson in at the power forward. Clark, you've talked about this a lot, the changes, the biggest differences from playing college basketball to pro basketball.
Without question, Kevin, a couple of the biggest differences for me were the speed of the game and the quality of the players on the court. That was really something that I was aware of, but it hit me right between the eyes as I got going. And then the other thing was the traveling schedule. I hit a wall after about 60 games and was really a dead man walking for about 10 days before my legs came back and I finished that rookie season strong.
Now here's Ilyasova. Defense right on him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Excellent concentration that time by the 6'10" Simmons. Very good at completing these chances despite the defense's best efforts.
Dang.
That's good from Simmons. And Ben Simmons putting on over 30 pounds of muscle going into his rookie season. Do you think there was any connection between that extra weight and the broken bone he suffered in his foot?
I could certainly understand why people might speculate that, but I'm not going to go there. Clearly, strength is more important than additional weight, and those kinds of injuries do tend to show up because of overuse, though, Kevin.
Holmes, that's a screen. Back to Redick. Pass to Simmons. Puts it up from 12. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
You know, they're the visiting team. It's a loud arena, very distracting at times, but simply no excuse for missing a ton of free throws.
And you know what, Greg? I agree with you wholeheartedly. I mean, this is the NBA, the best league in the world. You got to block things out and focus on the task at hand.
Dang dishes to DJ. The shot, no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the two teams.
Well, you know, both of these teams know and understand when they face off, it's a very winnable game for either one of them.
Holmes, good.
How about that? Redick showing the same kind of accuracy on that pass as he has on his three-point shots, which is quite remarkable. That's how you drop a dime.
The 76ers leading by 7. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Holmes. It's Redick on the wing. Holmes, that's a screen. Stolen by Ball. Kicks it to Roberts. Fry passes to Roberts. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play.
I don't like that C-, damn it. Come
on the wing.
Bullshit.
And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. And now it's a 10-point Philadelphia lead. And the Lakers call time here. Well, the Lakers last season, the worst defensive team in the NBA. Again, offense was a little bit better. Clark, what's the key for them offensively?
Well, I think a couple of things. One, ball movement, utilizing everybody. Last season, they were bottom 5 in assists, top 5 in turnovers, and that ratio, those numbers, not conducive to good offense.
And to look now at the 4 areas where shots can come from. The paint, mid-range, and shots from deep, all broken down for Los Angeles.
They haven't been able to exploit the 3 from the corner. Maybe some better ball movement would help open the floor and get that shot into their arsenal.
And it's Dang in the corner. Wells kicks to Roberts. And
No!
stolen by Reddick. Now here's Reddick, the fast break opportunity.
Come on.
Feeds to Simmons. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, another thing they've done well, guys, this first half is challenge shooters and change shots. A bunch of block shots early.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
DJ with it, now guarded by Reddick. Now here's DJ. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And count it, and a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Man, what determination from DJ would not be denied. Love how he forces his way through.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Sharge checked in from Amir Johnson.
Good space, and I was counting. I was making that. I was waiting at the right time, and it was right there.
And that one misses.
Damn it.
Well, it seemed like destiny. The Lonzo Ball would end up with the Lakers. He found his way to the team he grew up watching.
You know, and rarely do you see a team and player be such a perfect fit. But that's the case here. And the pressure will be on Lonzo to succeed in L.A., put a lot of faith in getting to the Lakers. And remember, he turned down workouts from every other team because he wanted to wear that Laker uniform.
We might have sweet move. 60-33.
We wrap up at quarter. I'll look at the field goal.
Damn.
Tells the story.
We have no. There's no way. There's no way. We lost. There's just no way.
Back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Yeah, the effort and intensity from a defensive standpoint has just really been superb, really firing up his team.
There's just no way, dude.
To have a really good defense, you need that rim protector back there, and this guy was an absolute beast during that half.
Randall is the 4 with Lopez in the middle. Caldwell Pope is the 2 with Ingram playing small forward. And it's Thomas in at the point guard. And that's the group for Luke Walton as we begin the second half.
Come on.
And that one's good. Simmons got 13.
Hey,
this is not looking good.
Roberts is checked in for the Lakers.
30. Oh my God.
76ers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter.
Are you kidding me? This is a tough team.
Embiid with a screen on Thomas. McConnell
Stop moving around. I'm going to defend you, boy.
Simmons, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Shoots from the line.
Dang!
That shot, no good. Great D that time from Reddick. Philadelphia shooting at 50% in a decent groove. He dishes it to Simmons. Puts it up from 12. Offensive rebound. And Embiid is right there.
Damn!
And Los Angeles guys shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Thomas dishes to Roberts. Releases. And again, the Lakers, no good.
God
damn!
That's
just poor decision making. He's got to be better in those situations.
Greg, I just think he was in a hurry. He flat out rushed it. I mean, I don't know what he was thinking there. He actually was in a brain neutral position.
Go, 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 go! Damn!
Joel Embiid pulls it down.
God
76ers
damn!
have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. McConnell kicks to Simmons. Back to Reddick over DJ. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Next matchup.
I rebounded. I'll take that shit.
Home against the Suns. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Lopez a screen. Here's DJ. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on J.J. Redick. Going up, Clark. You were Mr. Basketball USA.
Damn it, what?
Ranking. Be truthful. How dominant were you in high school in Cleveland, Ohio?
I was a really good high school player, considered one of the top 2 or 3 in the country in 1979, which was actually perhaps the best high school class ever. Documented by many who follow the game: Isaiah Thomas and Sam Bowie, James Worthy, Ralph Sampson, Dale Ellis, Terry Cummings, Dominique Wilkins. I could go on and on. A terrific class, and I was considered at the top of that class as a high schooler.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean,
I see what I'm doing wrong. I need to stop rushing.
Just not being aggressive enough down
God
low. You got to play with some
damn.
physicality in the paint.
Bellinelli passes to Simmons. Sharch with the screen for Simmons. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
God damn, we're done
I'll tell you
lost.
what, when Simmons is taking it strong to the rack, he's looking for the contact and the foul. I love his aggression.
The Lakers shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. On the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th. They've got Simmons. Johnson is out there with Dario Saric. Then it's Robert Covington, and it's Redick in at the 5. Here's Bryant, and he uses the glass on the layup. Bryant's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Lakers. And the 76ers shooting at 51%. Really solid. It's Covington on the wing. It's good from long range.
And defensively, you have got to
We got our
extend
ass
to their
kicked
shooters. They have
again.
been on fire this half.
Well, you know, the D just hasn't been there for real. I mean, these shooters are getting any perimeter shot they want. It's a bunch of warm-up jump shots out there.
And the Lakers breathe a sigh of relief this summer, retaining their lottery pick that had a greater than 50-50 chance of falling to the 76ers.
And you know what, Kevin? That's a huge boost for the franchise, drafting Lonzo Ball. They kept their pick, but that means they will lose their 2018 pick. No upside to losing games this season. They're going all in.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Saric. Anderson comes in for Simmons. Luwawu is checked in for Robert Covington. And it's Korkmaz in for J.J. Redick. Luwawu's shot is off.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Dang dishes to Roberts. From deep. Rebounded by Holmes.
God damn!
Holmes got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Anderson. Not enough on that one as it misses. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Holmes with the steal. And now the 76ers on the break.
God damn! And they got a fucking dog. God damn.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And hate to make a mistake there, have to stay focused.
Greg, I think they're just giving the game to him at this point. Can't make those kinds of errors.
What did we do
Ingram
wrong?
is checked in for the Lakers. Isaiah Thomas comes in for Ball. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. A nice shot by Anderson.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
God
Thomas
damn!
gets to DJ. Lakers passing it around. And the layup falls.
And, you know, DJ's interior game is very impressive. The big thing for him is that excellent body control. When he takes his time, he's really dangerous in the post.
Luwawu, the pass to Holmes. And Anderson kicks to Holmes. Back to Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. And it's sent back by Bryant. Here's Ingram. No good on the triple.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
Yeah, it's finishing your defense, Greg. We know that. You can defend, then you got to rebound the miss, and you got to get to the glass with intensity.
Here's DJ. Rebound by the 76ers. Holmes got 5 rebounds tonight, and it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Anderson outside. And we just had one of the closer MVP races in recent memory. Clark, do you define the MVP as a player with the most impressive stats, or the best player on the best team, or somewhere in between?
Kevin, to me, the MVP is an individual award. Clearly, we play a team game in the NBA, and a team's performance is part of that, but it's a small part of it to me. An MVP performance is one that not only has consistent, high-level statistical production, influences winning at a good rate, but also stands out in the magnitude of the moments this player has over the course of the season. Those two things drive the needle for me as an MVP voter if I had such a vote.
Clark, a lot of ways to initiate the offense. What's the one thing you look for in a playmaker for a team?
I think the willingness to give the ball up early and then to be able to understand what they're trying to get done offensively. So that comes back to basketball IQ, and we're assuming that the skill set is there. But to me, it's just understanding what you're trying to get every time down the floor, and then being able to initiate that with the pass or the dribble.
Shot by Roberts, no good.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Here's Anderson. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And picks taken in the late first round can be a bit of a crapshoot, Clark. But Justin Anderson, taken with the 21st pick back in 2015, he sure seems like a keeper.
Yeah, I concur with everything you said there, Kevin. I mean, seeing him at Virginia, you knew he had the physical tools. It's just a matter of developing his skills and his shooting ability to be able to succeed at this level, and I think he will.
Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And Luwawu gets it to go.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
LA has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Roberts. Los Angeles with another miss.
And so far this quarter, he's been a little off on his game.
Just a touch. I mean, it seems like he's forcing shots a little bit to me, Greg. Not playing his game right now. And
I got a steal.
The pressure intensifies.
Bryant dishes to DJ. And he drops in the layup off the glass. DJ's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Like the way DJ finishes around the defense. Even when he's surrounded inside, he's composed. He doesn't get rattled. Big-time poise.
Anderson outside, out to the wing, and stolen
yes!
by DJ.
I stole it!
Outside Thomas. He feeds it to Roberts. Got a hand on it.
Damn!
They break it out, 5 on 3. McConnell kicks to Johnson.
How did I leave my assignment? Bullshit.
Well, we know just how athletic the NBA has become since its inception. Clark, even from when you played, just how much faster and stronger has the game become?
Yeah.
I would say if we were going to try to put a percentage on it, I think it's grown 60, 70% in terms of athleticism. And a lot of it is attributable to the training advances that have been made in sports science and sports medicine and sports performance. And that's benefited and aided the players greatly. And then you have players that have really bought into nutrition and year-round maintenance of their bodies and taking advantage of this technology to enhance performance. And then it becomes a herd mentality. More and more of the guys are doing it, and more of them are benefiting from this enhanced training. So I'd say it's at least 70% better than 30 years ago.
Holmes sets a screen. McConnell passes to Johnson. McConnell kicks to Bellinelli. 5 on the clock. Back to McConnell. From deep. The shot that time, not on target. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Roberts. Lays it up and banks it in. Roberts got 10 points in just the second half.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Anderson outside. Holmes sets a screen. Passes to Bellinelli. Back to Holmes. Out left to the wing. And here's Anderson for 3. Good. And McConnell gets the assists. McConnell's got 3 assists in the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
DJ dishes to Thomas. And there's the feed to DJ.
Damn, almost.
Rebound by Anderson. Philadelphia's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. And referee play review is something that is still relatively new in the NBA. Clark, do you think it should be extended?
I think we should continue to modify and refine it.
Wait,
and
what?
Be careful to not look to
What did I do?
But we also want to make
What
sure
the
we're
hell?
using it productively.
Damn
and
it.
prudently. So modify it, refine
What did
it,
I do?
evaluate it each year, and try to make really good use of it in the areas where it can be most effective in enhancing the calls that are made in the game.
Channing
I think I
Frye's
stopped
checked in for the
dribbling, that's
Lakers.
why.
Here's Holmes. Nice D from Dang. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter.
Too much defense.
And here is DJ. Back to Dang. He kicks it to DJ. Got a piece of it. Zubac.
Yeah!
Takes that one up and
Look at
powers
this.
it through.
Kevin, he
I
is
passed to him and he
tough to
did
stop when
dunk.
he gets to the rim.
Yeah,
That's
Greg,
good
he can
teamwork
get up a
right
few
there.
notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint
Heck
inside, guys.
yeah.
I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
That was a
Johnson kicks
really
to
good
McConnell.
teamwork right there.
The dish to Bellinelli. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And Philadelphia making a change here. Ilyasova's checked in. Now, here's DJ. Bellinelli is covering. And Roberts kicks to Dang. Here's Fry, and Fry slams it
Yes! How was I holding that ball too long? Bullshit.
A player for that size, you'd think he'd make the highlight reel more often.
Yeah, you know, he just appears to lack an edge at times in his game. I mean, he can be too passive and reluctant on the court.
And Bellinelli kicks to McConnell. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range, and the 76ers get it back.
And that's a good job of just getting after it on the backboard, gets them another possession, and allows them to run even more clock.
The timely screen gave him a step, but he took it all the way.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the 76ers.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think
I was in a C and then I go down to a goddamn minus again. God damn.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And looking at the trajectory of the season, this is the first of 2 meetings on the year. So this will be a solid win to go up 1-0 in the season series here against Los Angeles.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Ben Simmons.
And I thought the defense really looked lost out there, helpless. He had an answer for whatever they threw his way.
And McConnell gets it to go.
Yeah, with this lead, that's probably going to do it. Fans, heading for the exits.
And Greg, you know how hard it is to win on the road, but they seem to have this one firmly in control and have been very impressive today.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Bellinelli passes to McConnell. Dishes it to Covington. There's the pick. Johnson the screen. Covington against Dang. And the rejection by Zubats. Dang kicks to Thomas. It's blocked.
Boy, the defensive chops of Ilyasova really coming into play here. I mean, quite surprising, actually impressive at how good he is at timing those shot blocks.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one
That was my
easily.
worst
This crowd
damn
was stunned by the
game.
manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is.
God, that was my worst.
This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
This is why I don't. This is my main reason. I would have already gotten kicked out of the team. I just don't like getting wrecked or lose.
Hey, Shan.
Not now.
I was just thinking,
I said
man.
not
Hey,
now,
I'm just
man.
saying,
Look,
if you just
I'm not
been
playing Monday morning quarterback with you 30 seconds off that embarrassment.
Hey. Know when to say nothing. All right, we got beat.
Damn! Show me goddamn pissed. God damn.